Hey guys, what's going on? I am Nick, and it's just a Honda Accord, and I'm coming to you from Boise, Idaho. Another beautiful fall day here. It is 64 degrees, and fall is definitely well underway here. Leaves are changing colors. Great time to be out in the garage working on the car, which is what I'll be doing today, as I will be installing Mugen window visors on my Integra Type S. So this is what is inside of the Mugen window visor box. You got your front and rear window visors, and then you have a small pack of hardware of these little clips and retainers that you'll be pushing these clips through. Got the instructions in Japanese. It's a little tricky to follow if you don't speak Japanese. So hopefully I'll figure this out. So kind of an interesting side note is that to remove these tabs from the packaging that they're mounted to, I'm accustomed to models where you can just twist the little plastic pieces off and they come off pretty easily from their mount point. These would not. I actually ended up having to use some snips to cut these off, and then I had a couple of rough edges there, and because I'm OCD, I had to defile those rough edges down. So, anyways, if you're kind of looking at these a little perplexed on how to remove them, that's how. See how this works out. So the weather stripping that the tabs are going to mount to is right here, and I'm just reaching underneath, and it says to pull it out a ways. So I'm going to get this thing kind of dangling. And the two mount spots was 153 millimeters from the edge and 500 millimeters. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure those out and then get those mounted. Not sure how well this will come up on the camera, but there's a little letter on the tip of these clips. They're labeled ABCD, and I'm just going to use A and B, C and D on each side, because there's a pair of each, and assume that there was a method to the madness of going order of operations. So I have these two tabs roughly where I want them. I just tucked them into the weather stripping. And now what I'm going to do is do a test fit and see how well they line up with the visor before I start peeling off the adhesive backing. Other thing to mention is I wiped all this area that the tape will be mounting to with an alcohol wipe. It doesn't have to be that aggressive, but I recommend definitely cleaning any of the surface area the tape will be cleaning too. So I'm going to get this pretty close, and it's actually, my clips are very close. They do slide pretty easily from side to side. And that one's good. And there we go. Okay, so everything is cleaned and prepped. I pulled off some tape. I need to peel that film back at the top and fold it over. But I'm gonna start by getting these clipped in, and then I'll position it and start pulling the tape off. I found it was easiest actually to start with this clip over here, and then now I am moving over to here and got it. Whew. And now I can get this really dialed in and press on it, and then start peeling this film. All the way down. And then I'll just work my way around the perimeter here. This is really sticky adhesive, I can tell you that. So. There we go. Okay, so working the rear, same technique, just grabbing from underneath, going all the way across. And it said to measure 153 millimeters from here to here, and then 430 from here to here. So I'm going to do that and then get my retaining clips lined up. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get this kind of lined up. It says 3 millimeter gap over here. And then I'm going to find my clip point. There it is. I'm just going to double check before I clip it. Make sure you're really feeling good about your clip location, because I can assure you this is going to be a pain to get it out with how small it is. If you change your mind. And then I got my little piece of paper up here, so very delicately try not to. There we go, one down. And that. It's really, all right, I need to start here, get this mounted. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yep, okay. Get this. Now I'm clipped in. Now I can pull this film and make sure I have this where I want it. So this is how the Mugen wind visors look once they're installed. And so that is going to wrap it up for this week's episode. I am going to be doing some more accessory install next week as I put on, I think they're called like the door hologram Acura logo projectors. So I'm going to be installing that on the doors, and then while I'm in there, I'm going to be swapping out the OEM white LED lighting to the Type R red lighting. So I will see you next time. Take care.